video games and are being ruined by idiots and buddies in video game chat rooms. Let's get into it. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video here in the channel Chardmore. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel Chardmore. Please remember to keep the comments decent, not offensive. If you're not subscribed to the channel Chardmore, please hit that bell notification to get notifications when the channel receives uploads. And, idiots and buddies are people that pretend to be your friends. If you are friends with, idiots or buddies, if your name is Bud, or any other name that indicates that maybe that you're mentally retarded, or you're mentally unstable, or your head's not screwed on right, or whatever, yada yada yada, I don't care, blah blah blah, yeah, you're a human being. If you can't function through life and start caring about other people's personal space and feelings, that stuff, then you're a horrible human being. I'm sorry to say it like it is, but you know what? It's the truth. It's the truth, bro. And you know what? There are people that just, absolutely just lack respect for one another. I'm sorry to say it like it is, but you know what? It's just how it is. You know what? And I get sick and tired of actually saying this, but you know what? You know what, bro? You know what? There's people in this world that lack respect. Okay? People are just, they're just idiots, And I just can't tell you how frustrating it is. Just look at the idiots, the morons, and buddies out there in the real world. Buddies will start with general conversations like, "Hello, how was your day?" Eventually they'll talk about their favorite video game console. And like what they did with their console, stuff like that. And yeah. Eventually, it will get into the personal talks. Personal talks you don't want to be dragged into or get in the middle of. Alright, something that you don't want to have anything to do with it. Alright, and yes, this is like very, very frustrating. And it can drive me up a wall. It can. So, yeah. So, yeah. The best way that you can handle this is telling them to shut up. If they want to pretend to be stupid and act like they don't have a head, then yes, they can do so. They can do just that. And you know what? I'm just gonna say it like this is. But you know what? When they pretend when they are like, what are you talking about? Alright, if they want to be like that, and be like, just some mentally unstably stupid and mentally retarded, or just don't have their head screwed on right, then if they don't even, if they want to be like they don't even know what is being said on the chats, whatever, that will indicate to me, it could indicate to me that, hey, maybe this guy is just mentally retarded. Maybe he's just mentally unstable and just so stupid in the head. Did not even know, like, what's going on in reality. Like, he doesn't even know better to, like, you know, just shut up and just leave my personal business out of the chat rooms. Okay? Yeah. And, yeah, and regardless of being hit in the head, like, with a ton of bricks, that wouldn't really just pretty much just do anything. It wouldn't do anything. You know why? Because, you know, you're just mentally unstable in the head and just so stupid and mentally retarded. So, yeah. Yeah. What do you think I'm gonna do? Just sell my personal information out to buddy buddies so that these buddy buddies can go tell their other buddies about my personal life, my personal business, just for their own entertainment purposes? No. Now, you know what? That would actually just kind of just ruin my life, pretty much. I mean, I would just look at the bigger picture here and actually just, you know, this is kind of what it is. I mean, I would just be honest. I would just be honest with you. I would just be honest with you. I don't want to be buddies with people. I just don't have time for personal talk, bro. I don't have time to ruin my life. I don't have time for these kind of personal talks with buddies. Yeah. So? Hey, I'm sorry, if you don't like that, then it's simple. Just get out of the chat room. Luckily, the Switch 2 has a way of blocking people from being ever voice chatting with you again. I just don't really, you know, I just don't have time for engaging in personal talks. It's like, you know how it is. You know how I am about this. And to be honest, I'm just, I'm literally sick of it. Because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of my time. Why do you think that I will ever want to do this stuff? Because I don't want to sell my identity out. Alright? If I were engaging in personal talks with buddies, you know what I'd be doing? I'd be just ruining my life. That's basically it. That's basically it. And I don't think people can open up their eyes and figure this out. Because I think that is just basically it. Alright? You might not be able to figure this out, but, take it from me. I mean, if you go and tell your personal business out to buddies, you're going to sell your identity out, and then you're just not going to have it out good. That's just the way that it is. So, I can't tell you how, I just can't tell you how it is. Now, I can't tell you how upsetting this is, and I can't tell you just, how, displeased I am. When situations like this happen, it is not, like, once you engage in personal talks with buddies, you're basically setting yourself a trap that you will not be able to get out of. Because once you give buddy personal info of yours, they will go to other buddies of theirs, and they will repeat exactly what this one person said. And yeah, then you're basically just selling yourself out. You're selling your identity out. Yeah. And what's next for you? What's next for you? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Alright, you figure out what is left for you. I can't tell you. Because, hey, if you just sold your identity out by telling buddies your personal business,
Move now.
then, no, I got nothing else to say to you. I got nothing else to say to you. I'm just tired of, I just can't tell you that, hey, that sucks to be you. That's the only thing that I can say left. Alright? Because when you sell your identity out, let me just tell you, it's not a good spot to be in. It's not fun to sell your identity out. And I can just tell you that it's not even a good situation to be in. Alright, if you ever sold your identity out to somebody else and ruined your life like that, then you either need to get professional help to stop doing this stuff to yourself, because you're ruining your life by doing this. Alright? You need, like, a good talking to your psychiatrist, your psychologist, and tell your personal information to somebody that you can trust, like a psychiatrist, a psychologist, and your own family. Unless your family members can keep their mouth shut and stop telling everybody else, like other family members' personal business, where the whole family just creates like chaos and drama. Alright, that's a different story. Basically, you know, family members that probably just don't have their heads screwed on right. I mean, alright. Let me see here. Yeah, I can't think of anything more that I can actually say. I can't think of anything more to actually just say to people more clearly than this. If you pay attention to all my parts. That I have uploaded on my channel, then you'll get a good sense of what buddy buddies do. And you'll just know that, hey, this is the kind of stuff that it's just, hey, there's just idiots in this world that are gonna do this stuff. They're going to just, there are people, there are idiots and buddy buddies that on video game chat rooms that are gonna do personal talks with you. The buddy buddies will pretend to be your friend, and yeah. When the personal talks come out, this is like a trap that you do not want to find yourself in. Because when that happens, you need to tell them to knock it off. If they want to be like, what are you talking about? If they want to be like that, they want to pretend to be mentally stupid, mentally retarded, and don't even have their head screwed on right, then it sucks to be them. Sucks to be them. Thankfully, on the Switch too, I can just block people on chats that I don't want to be talking to. For those people that want to be talking, you know, like dirt and personal talk, I can just block them. But on the Switch app, though, I can mute their mic, but I can't really, like, literally block the person. If you're on another console and this happens, I don't know how to take care of that situation. If you're on Xbox or you're on a Sony PlayStation 4 or 5, you know, I can't help you with that. If you're on PC, you might be able to take care of that situation. easily by blocking the users you don't want to be chatting with. Yeah. You might have success in a PC, and you might be able to block people more than just like 100 people. Because the PC, I would admit, the PC could actually handle much more blocking than any video game console. And, yeah. It's best to not chat with people that you don't want to be comfortable on chatting with when it comes to playing video games online. And I will... No, that's going to be it for this video. Like I said here again, please remember to keep the comments decent, not offensive. And, you know, there are idiots and buddies that are going to do these personal talks, and it's just, there are buddies out there that are going to pretend to be your buddy and your friend. And the reason for these personal talks of theirs is so because they want to tickle their own ears. And they want themselves to be entertained, and they don't care about anybody else's feelings. Their personal feelings, or whatever. I agree. There's nobody in this world, well, most people in this world just don't really care about anybody else's feelings. It just, you need to be very, very diligent and careful of this. Alright, because there's people out there that just won't care about your feelings. And they won't care about, they won't care about anything about you. This is Charles Morse. I'm ending this video. Have a good day. I will see you all in the next video.